Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had started with the label widget. We had looked into the label widget, how we can add a text or image onto the label widget. And today, let's move ahead with the entry widget. So friends, what is an entry widget? Tkinter entry widget is one of the most important widget in Tkinter. It is used to obtain input from the user. So basically, if we want to get input from the user, we can go in for the entry widget, which appears like a text box on the Tkinter screen, and user can enter the input, enter the text whatever is required. So it allows the user to enter a single line of text. So user can enter only a single line of text. If he wants to enter multiple lines of text, then he has to go in for the text widget. Text widget is another widget in Tkinter. So if he wants to enter multiple lines of code, then he has to go in for the text widget. If it is only a single line, then it is possible with the entry widget. So what is the syntax for the entry widget? So entry 1 is the variable which holds the entry widget. Then I'm having entry, which is the important built-in method in Tkinter. It takes the window, the main screen, as the first parameter, and there are various options available. So some of the important options available which are available are BG, that is the background color for the entry widget. We have already seen in the label widget the background color, what it appears in the label widget. So for this entry widget also we are having background color. BD, that is the border around the entry widget. Then we have the cursor, which specifies the mouse cursor appearance when the mouse hovers over the entry widget. So whenever we hover the mouse over the entry widget, whatever value we have specified in the cursor parameter gets displayed. If we have specified dot, the cursor appears as a dot. If we specify arrow, the cursor appears like an arrow. Then we have font, which specifies the font style for entering the text. So it specifies the font type and font size of the text which the user is entering. Then we have FG, which is the foreground color or the color of the text. Then we have justify. So when user enters the text, if we specify justify as center, then the text will appear in the center. If we say left, the text will appear at the left. If we say right, the text will appear at the right position. Then we have relief, which creates an effect for the label. It can be flat, raised, sunken, groove, or ridge. Then we have the show parameter, which shows the particular letter which the it should appear on the screen. So suppose if I say at the rate of, for passwords mainly, we want to we do not want to display the password whatever text the user is entering. So we want to keep it as star star star. Whatever user enters, it should be in star. So we can specify that in show parameter. So whenever user enters any text, it will show that particular character which were specified in the show parameter. So with the help of code example, you'll be able to understand it better. So firstly, let us create a label widget which we had seen in our previous session. So label 1 equal to label, place it in the main window, and the text which I am giving for this label is equal to first name. Now I have to position this particular label 1 on the Tkinter screen. I am using the grid method, which is having row equal to column, row equal to 0, sorry, and column equal to 0. And now let me create my another label, which is called label 2, and it is having the text equal to last name. and then it is at row 1 and column is 0. So I want to position it in this particular position. Okay, I've created two labels with first name and last name. Now I want to take the details from the user. So for this I have to give an entry, I have to use an entry widget. So let me say entry1 equal to entry, place it in the main window, place it in the main window. Then let me position this called entry1 dot grid, and I want to place it in row equal to 0, column equal to 1. This is for taking the details from the user for the first name. For the last name, let me create another entry widget called entry2 equal to entry, place it in the main window and position it on the screen with the help of grid method. Entry2 dot grid, row equal to 1 comma column equal to 1. So here we are having two label widgets and two entry widgets. So label 1 is nothing but first name, label 2 will display last name. Entry 1 is the text entry widget for taking the text from the user for the first name, and entry 2 is the text widget entry widget for taking the text from the user for the last name. So now when I run this code, I get my Tkinter screen as follows. First name, last name. These two are the label widgets which displays the text on the Tkinter screen, and I'm having a text box. Entry widget is nothing but a text box where the user can enter the details. So now if I say first name is Ravi, it will take it as Ravi, and second is Sharma, last name is Sharma. So it will take Ravi and Sharma as the first name and last name. So with the help of entry widget, we can get the details from the user. Now let's look into some of the other parameters in the entry widget. Let me close this. So for the entry one, let me give background color equal to yellow. So BG equal to yellow. Border width is equal to 5. And font, let me give it as Arial 20, comma, font equal to Arial, and size, font size is equal to 20. And let me justify it with center. So justify equal to center. So now when I run this particular code, I get my first name, border width is 5. So it has increased the border width, and then the background color is yellow, and the text which I am entering, that is Ravi, it will be in Arial and size will be 20 in size, and this I can enter it for this it will be the normal size because I haven't given anything in entry 2. So it will take the normal size, but here I've specified the font size as 20, so it will be bigger in size. And since I've given justify equal to center, Ravi will be positioned at the center. It takes the text from the center. So whenever I'm writing Ravi, it will take it from the center. Now let me change it to left and see what happens. So justify, let me take it as left and then run the code. Now if I type Ravi, it takes it from the left. So it has taken it from the left. For center, it took it from the center. For left, it will take it from the left. Now let's make it right and see what happens. Run the code. So it will take it from the right. Ravi will be printed from taken from the right. So friends, here I'm having background color is yellow. So this is the background color of the entry widget. Border is 5. So it has increased. Font is Arial type. Font type is Arial. Font size is 20 and justify is right. Now similarly, let's make some modifications to our entry 2. Let me make my BG equal to pink, BD equal to 5, font equal to Courier, comma 30, and let me give justify equal to center. So now if I run my code, let me close this. Now if I run my code, I get my entry 2 as a pink widget and border width is 5, and it is center justified, so it takes it from the center. So if I enter Sharma, it will be Courier and size will be 20, and here it is Ravi. So this is of Arial type and this is of Courier font type, and both this is 20 and this is 30. Let me make this also as 20. Run the code. So I'm getting the first name is right justified because I given it as right. So it takes Ravi, and the last name is left center justified. So if I give Sharma, it takes it from the middle. And the font type is Arial and font type for this is Courier. So friends, hope so. And entry widget 1 is placed at row 0, column 1. Row 0, this is the first column. This is row 1, column 1. So row 1, column 1. So hope so friends, it is clear for you how with the help of entry widget we can take the details from the user. It can be a single line of text. If we want to take multiple lines of text, then we have to go in for the text widget. So hope so friends, it is clear for you. The various options in the entry widget, that is background, border, cursor, font, foreground color, justify, relief and show. So we haven't covered one more parameter, which is the show parameter. So let us cover it now. Let me take my another label called label 3 equal to label, place it in the main window, and text equal to password. Text equal to password. Now let me position it on the screen called label3.grid, row equal to 2, comma, column equal to 0. So now when I run the code, I get one more label called password. I have not given the entry box for it still. So now let's give an entry box for it. So for this, let me say entry 2, entry 3 equal to entry, place it in the main window, BG equal to red, sorry, let me take it as light blue, background color is light blue, border is equal to 5, font equal to, let me not take any font for this, and show, I want to show it as stars. So whatever detail text user enters, I want to show it as stars. So nt3 dot grid should be in row equal to 2 comma column equal to 1. So now when I run the code, I get my password. I get the entry widget for password. Now if I enter anything, it'll let me enter the text called, I want to enter the password as 1234. So it comes as star 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 star. So it is not visible to the user. Whatever text you are entering, it is not visible to any others. It will take it as star 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 because we have given show equal to star. So in the entry widget, it will show as stars. How many characters you type, that many characters will be shown as stars. So for this, for passwords mainly, we use the show parameter. So hope so friends, it is clear for you the various parameters: background, border, font, justify, and then show. So these parameters we have covered in this particular session. These are the important parameters. Hope so friends, it is clear for you. Once again, entry widget is one of the most important widget in Tkinter. It is used to obtain input from the user. It takes a single line of text. For multiple text, we have to go in for the text box. So friends, if you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.